Hello everyone, this is Prodigious TCC, that's Prodigious the Trading Card Collector, and today we're going to be looking at the Pokemon Trading Card Game news from Sunday, January 1st to Sunday, January 8th. Somewhere within that time frame, I'm just going to be taking a look at some of the news that has come out about about information of the game. Looking at most of these articles are from PokeBeach, and then looking at the regionals that just happened. So, first little thing of information is the release of the, you'll see one of these two corners, is the release of more information on the Clara and Cyrus Premium Tournament Collection boxes. So what you're going to get in there is you will get a full art promo of either Clara or Cyrus, depending on who you purchase. 3 more of those cards, just not as full arts. They will be foil though, so that's nice. 65 card sleeves with the Silas or Clara on them. A deck box featuring Cyrus or Clara. A large metal coin. Right now we only have a picture of the Clara coin, not the Cyrus coin. We also have 2 coin condition markers. Not exactly sure. I'm assuming those ones are probably going to be plastic. I don't know if they're going to be the ones that we get usually with products, just this cheapo plastic one, or if they're going to be a little bit nicer. 6 tournament ready damage dice, which you'll be seeing. And then 7 Pokemon booster packs and a code card for the Pokemon TCG Live, which I believe would work as with online as well. So those look like they are coming out the 20th. Those looks like they're releasing the 20th of January. I'm just looking to see if... Oh, wait. So they will be coming out. Oh, I see what's good. Okay. So those look like they will be released. The Premium Tournament Collection boxes of Clara and Cyrus on the 24th of March. I'm looking to see if we have a price. $39.99 American each. Don't know what they're going to be Canadian. But I mean, 7 boosters and then all that kind of stuff. If you're a fan of Clara or Cyrus, that seems like a pretty good deal to me. Then again, packs are like $6 each, so 6 times 6 is 36, plus another 6 would be 42. So you're looking at $42 for packs on their own, Canadian. So depending what they retail as price-wise, I mean, that's not a bad price. So yeah. I've been showing pictures of them. What do you guys think? What do you guys think about these premium tournament collections? Have you bought any yourself of the older ones, of the Marnie or the Professor Juniper ones? Have you bought any of those ones? I have not. I've seen them, but I have not bought any of them yet. But I may get a Cyrus or a Clara. Those deck boxes are pretty cool looking. So next, let's look at some of the art rares for Scarlet and Violet. Saw some of these, and these are pretty nice. I'll put them up over this way. They are pretty cool. So we've got ourselves a Slowpoke, that cool art style by Toshineo Aoki. Definitely butchering the name. Of him just like in a little shop, and there's a look at the road. I think it's super adorable. Love that one. Next, we've got the Pachirisu, however that's pronounced, with them rubbing cheeks. Adorable, again. And then what I freaking love is the Gardevoir line. So we've got the Ralts, the Krylia, and the Gardevoir. They look so cool. Like, actually growing with the family is like, you see the Ralts and like new family moving together. You can see that Ralts was at the wedding in the back picture there. They're moving into a new house, all that kind of stuff. Next, you got the Krylia. They've got the baby. More stuff strewn about all the place. You can see Krylia picture with the baby there, and then all the other. There's the old Ralts wedding picture over there in the corner as well. And then finally, we've got the Gardevoir. They've grown them older, like helping them knit, all that kind of stuff. I absolutely love this line. Beautiful. I definitely would seek it out. It looks absolutely stunning, and it is by Jiro Sosumo, maybe? That is how that's pronounced. I think it's an absolutely stunning line, and I love the fact that you get to see a Pokemon grow with the family. Next, we have a, this would be the Greevidar line. You can see the Greevidar, not the line, just the Greevidar hanging out in a room, and we've got a bunch of plushies. We've got Bonetta. We've got a Shuppet. We've got a all these stuffies of a Ghastly, a Gengar, a Drifloom, and it's just chilling out, hanging out, having a good time. This is by illustrator Sasa, maybe, I believe. I don't know how it's pronounced, but how it looks is Sasa. It's very cute. Not my favorite one, but it's still pretty cute. I think this one is my favorite right here, the Riolu. Just looking like a wrecked shop. You can see a little picture in the background there. Everything's askew. The weights are bent. Things are knocked over. This is by Nelno? I can't tell if that's an I or not. Nino? Nelno? Something like that. Picture is right here, and it is, I think it's my favorite one. Out of all those alt arts, or art rares, I think absolutely one of my favorites. Definitely looks fantastic. And I'll be looking for that one. That one will be one I will be definitely going for. Next, we will be talking about the Knockout Collection that is released. We've got the, looks like it is a Knockout Collection featuring Galaxy Foil reprints of Galarian Slowking, Galarian Obstagoon, and Dragapult. It's going to be $10. So you get those three. You get 2 sticker sheets, 2 booster packs, and a code for the live game. I mean, 2 packs, again, in Canada. I don't know how much this is retailing. This is retailing in the States for $9.99. 2 packs in Canada is $12. So, I mean, as long as you're looking at maybe a $15 price point in Canada, that's not bad. You get 2 packs, you get 3 cards, and you get some stickers. I like it. I think it's a nifty little thing. Don't know if I'll pick one up, but I think they're pretty cool. Yeah, and that's retailing for $9.99, so not too terrible. Now this one's interesting because this one is going to affect the game itself. This is the Defiant Band. It is the Defiant Band. It is a trainer Pokemon tool, so it's going to have that tool heading. And it says, if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, the attack of the Pokemon this card is attached to does 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon before applying weakness and resistance. You may attach any number of Pokemon tools to your Pokemon during your turn. You may attach only 1 Pokemon tool card to each Pokemon and it stays attached. Now this is going to be interesting because it's going to be swapping out Choice Belt, which Choice Belt does 30 to a Pokemon V. But with our EXs and moving away from Vs, this is going to be the new Choice Belt, because that V won't work on, or that Choice Belt won't work on the new EX Pokemon, so you're going to have to use the Defiant Band. Now the only problem with that is they're going to have you have to have more prize cards than your opponent. So who knows, maybe half the time this won't work for you, but it looks like it's the new Choice Belt with a little bit of a stipulation on top. It could be really interesting. I mean, you have to see what kind of situations you feel like if you basically, once you get ahead, you can continue having a little bit of an edge with this 30 extra damage to all opponents' all active Pokemon. So not just Vs anymore, EXs, Vs, regular basic Pokemon, no rule box Pokemon, anything is affected by this 30 extra damage. So that's pretty great. It's just that you have to be ahead to be able to use this. So I think it's pretty cool. Will it? Obviously, it's not going to be. It's going to be very situational, I feel. I don't know how like probably for the first little bit, people are still going to be using that choice belt because we're not going to be building as many decks, or we're not going to know exactly what we want to do with the EXs and whatnot coming through. But once those start cycling through and the Vs and VMAXs and V-Stars start cycling out, this is going to be the thing. So, I mean, we'll just have to see how it plays in competitive, but this is, I mean, this is your new choice belt. So that's something. So last but not least, I'm going to be touching on the San Diego regionals that just happened on Saturday, Sunday. So I'm going to give you some statistics that I have sitting right here in front of me. So we are looking at, so there was a 33, this is on day one. Day one statistics for Masters Division decks. We were sitting at 33% Lugia V-Star Archeops, 11.1% Mew decks, and then I'm going to combine the Lost Zone decks, because there's Lost Zone toolboxes, and then there's a Comfy Rayquaza toolbox. I'm just going to combine all those Lost Zones together. So we're looking at a 14.7% Lost Box. So that's going to go between, that's actually more than Mew, or just all Lost Box in general, before Mew. More than Mew. And then you had Reggie at 7.8, and then you had a Eternatus VMAX at 4.1. Looks like the Eternatus glaring wheezing kind of build going on, but still a huge markup of Lugia V-Stars, 33% on day one. That's pretty big. But if we look at the top 8, this is interesting, because for the top 8 we're looking at Makani Tran was playing a Arceus V-Star toolbox. Grant Shen was playing a Duraludon VMAX Arceus V-Star. Okay. Nathan Ginsburg playing a Mew VMAX. Gibby Archer Tang was playing a Vikavolt V. Ryan Harris, Lost Zone Toolbox. Pablo Meza, Lost Zone Toolbox. Alex McNeil, Lugia V-Star. And Darren O'Meara? Darren O'Meara, maybe? That's how it's pronounced, maybe? was playing Regigigas. So out of those 33% Lugias, only one of them made it to top 8. And then we've got 2 Lost Box, a Reggie, a Mew, and then a Vikavolt, a Duraludon, and a Arceus. So, I mean, that's saying something. That all those 33% didn't transfer over into, like last time when we had all those at Arlington, when we had all those Lugias. Not this time. So that's very interesting. Be interesting to see where this goes going forwards. If Lugia is gonna just figure out what happened at San Diego and then change up their stuff and then be back in the top 8. I don't know. We'll have to see, but it's nice to see Lugia not dominating. But a huge shout out to Gibby Archer Tang for winning the 2023 San Diego Regional Champion. This is their first career major event win, and it's the first regional win of 2023. So that is fantastic. They were piloting a Vikavolt V Aerodactyl V deck. So, I mean, I watched some of their final match before going to bed, and it was really interesting. It was against the Mew VMAX deck, and we'll be talking about that later this week, about their deck and that final round and match and whatnot. We'll be talking about that later, but huge shout out. Really exciting to see something different. Not Lugia, not, well, I mean, before that it was the Mewtwo control deck and all that kind of stuff, but really interesting. Huge shout out for the win. Congratulations. It's fantastic. We'll be looking at their deck and their final match to winning later this week. Will we talk about it and discuss it? But that's a wrap for this week, or last week, in trading card game and Pokemon trading card game news. I'll continue to make one next Monday, and after that, just talking about what's going on, new cards that are coming out, all that kind of stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed. All my socials are down below, so if you would be so kind to check them out. Got Twitter, I've got TikTok, and I've got Instagram, where I talk about Pokemon stuff and whatnot. If you have any suggestions for how you'd like this to change up, or any suggestions of more things I should touch on instead of what I've been looking at, leave me some information down below and I'll take a look at it. But Thank you guys so much for watching. Please feel free to comment, like, subscribe, ring the bell notification. All that kind of stuff really helps the channel grow. Tell me if you like what I'm doing, if I need to change it up, all that kind of stuff. I am very open to suggestions since this is the first episode of this new series. But I have been Prodigious TCC. Thank you so much for watching. And until I see you next time, have a fantastic day.